Yo, what's up, guys? It's Garrison here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, based off of the teasers that I have seen the last couple of days and yesterday as a refresher, I am hyped but really curious how Aespa's debut is gonna go. So today I'll be checking out their MV, their debut song, single, Black Mamba. Now before we dive into this, I gotta admit, I was the good crowd of people who saw the announcement for SM's newest girl group. I'm like, oh, it's been a while since Red Velvet, of course, but the concept is something that we have never seen before in mainstream K-pop. For sure, we've seen it from KDA, but I feel like that's, from the gaming industry intertwined into K-pop and all. And this is gonna be a full promotional group. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people at first who are gonna be like, this is not me, or a lot of people like, I'm all for this, all the technology and all this lore type stuff. But for me, I feel like I'm the odd person that stands in the middle. I'm very mindful of what's gonna happen with Aespa and who are the members in the group, because I saw their teasers for each and every member. And I was mind blown, okay? I was hyped off of those because I really loved Karina's teaser. I really loved Giselle's rap. I loved Winter. She seems very prominent and stand out as well. And then we have Ning Ning. So let's just get into it, shall we? All right, Aespa, Black Mamba. I got the English captions on it and all to get a good understanding. What are they putting down in terms of the lyrics? Let's go. Karina in the center. Oh. Ooh, Ning Ning. Really loving the aesthetics, the lighting and everything, and their outfits, but this song so far. Like, I'm really loving the instrumentals that are coming out. Oh, not fun. Very upbeat and energetic. Giselle. Ooh. I'm the Aespa, there can't be two. Loving the clapping here. Woo. Hold up. That was from the teaser. Wow, this song goes hard. Kwangya. Very fierce, bold. Winter. Oh, here are the characters. Woo! Ayy. The animations in this too. Wow. Oh. What's going on with the ending there? It makes me want to see what they're gonna put out next. What's gonna happen next from them? Now, this was a great debut, and I feel like song production wise was absolutely phenomenal. I am addicted to the instrumentals. I am captivated by their vocals. One thing that surprises me myself is that, man, they could have implemented give Giselle like a rap break or something. That would have been so great, because based off the teaser, I think Giselle it can definitely rap. She could really spit some rap verses. And that's what I feel like. There, as much as I feel like this is produced just magnificently, I am not sure what I'm seeing in terms of the lyrics department. Let me just lay out this question right now. When was the last time we've seen a debut or a song in the industry that is put out like so promotionally for themselves and what is behind them, all this, technology, Aespa, the avatar experience aspect, whole thingy, and I don't think we have ever seen something like that before in a title track or a debut song or a comeback song at all. And I feel like SM, they're really pushing this whole AI virtual thing and Aespa themselves within the lyrics. And I feel like the only time I've sort of heard that, or we've seen that before, is within the lyrics of KDA. When KDA comes out with a song, they have to put out the that top line of KDA, or some lines that is about League of Legends, the game that is tied along to the group. How Soyeon, if I remember, she talks about Akali in that latest song. But aside from that, I feel like there's something bigger in the future from Aespa coming out. And this, for me, this doesn't feel like, as much as I'm all for this right now, like sonically, I'm not sure if this felt like a debut. This felt like a pre-debut. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is bad, right? I feel like there's something missing, which means there is something more in the future. Winter really stood out. Okay, I thought Karina was gonna stand out a lot because they were pushing her a lot in the teasers, and especially with the Esteem, right? SM Esteem model, who's quite popular. I heard buzzing on the internet with that whole instrumental break and break from the song that we saw in the MV here with Black Mamba and Karina. I think all of their skill sets so far, based off of this, only this and the teasers, all of the members' skill sets are cleanly polished and clean cut. However, yeah, I definitely think Winter stood out a lot. Ning Ning at some point, right? And then, Giselle. All I'm saying is, if I'm following this group and if I'm all aboard of becoming a fan, or what is it called? A Mai, right? Is their fandom name? If I become a Mai, I will definitely like Giselle's definitely gonna be my favorite member. But we shall see. It's too early, I feel like. Like I said, it felt like a pre-debut for me. I'm not sure about you guys, due to the fact of the lyrics, this whole promotional thing being pushed out with the AI and all. It does it I feel like the reason why that this stands out from KDA is that you've got a whole music entertainment label behind Aespa, whereas Riot Games, all that stuff, they have the money to just simply push out KDA and all that stuff. There's a certain extent that I was thinking these last couple of days of how AI and K-pop is gonna be integrated, and especially in terms of music. When I look at this as such a marketing, perspective, where SM could really put out lots of different kind of merch, like figurines, maybe eventually have their own video game, right? Of course, we see it vice versa, where KDA, where a video game pushes out KDA, League of Legends, right? And to the point where they have their own light stick. I thought that was kind of funny, but I mean, in respect, I feel like a lot of collectors, a lot of KDA fans would love to collect that. But the thing with KDA is, it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, they're an annual type thing. Where it comes to Aespa, they can do all these promotions, do show up on shows, do all of this stuff in the entertainment scene and multimedia. So I feel like there's a lot of potential for Aespa. I love the hype in this track. Whether that hype met my expectations based off the teasers, I don't think so. But I think I'm gonna give Aespa more room for them to show what they're all about when it comes to their first comeback or whatever they're gonna come out. Because I heard this whole mobile application thing, and it's kind of overwhelming in terms of the lyrics department. But I feel like if you take off the lyrics, wow, really good song. A lot of memorable moments. The members are very distinct, and this was a great debut. But what did you guys think about Aespa's debut? Did it meet your expectations? Was it underwhelming? Did it exceed your expectations? For me, I think I'm quite mindful for this, and I feel like there's a certain extent, and there's a whole worry about technology, just like the technology outside of the K-pop industry. Is it gonna destroy the world or not? I don't think it's gonna go to the extremes, but I feel like there's a fine line between having an intimate connection with a group that you follow in the K-pop scene. Like, is it gonna be too virtual, or is it gonna still have that meaningful connection? So that's just one of my main questions. But this has been Garrison. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe if you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Be sure to comment down below what you think about Aespa, or any thoughts about points that I made about. And yeah, peace.